First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fouled away.
First pitch, 7:15.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Win is right there, 1 down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
First pitch of the AB now. Cole Tucker stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come in here at 259. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So here's Michael Chavis now. In there, now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out. On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Anthony Banda will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Edmundo Sosa comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And that one yanked just foul. windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Sosa is retired, 2 down now. And stepping in, Demetrius Lewis. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. Popped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Lewis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Yanked hard down the left field line. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Well, big-time power threats like him tend to rack up a lot of RBIs. He's also way up there on the home run leaderboard.
Here's the first pitch. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Defoe, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Wynn finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains. Now to bat, Mason Wynn. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Wynn is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". A right-handed batter and thrower. He is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
First delivery to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Alford will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
batting 8, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Next, it'll be Yadier Molina. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Stepping in now, proving Lopez. As he takes a bold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now here's the first offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This is skied into short left center. Lewis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. And now the first pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
To the plate now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 home. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Edmundo Sosa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the box now, Demetrius Lewis. Hit hard down the left field line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 delivery. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Into the box, Cole Tucker, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1. Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Called strike 0-2. Reynolds is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day to play hard.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to a stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Michael Chavis will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he got him swinging. Michael Chavis was sent packing for the second out of the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado.
For the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's another 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Ready with another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
At the plate, Mason Wynn, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0. Chad Kuhl is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 39, Chad Kuhl.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson.
Right fielder.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-1 the count to Molina. On, he pops it up. Defoe over to his right. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8.
So the next to bat will be Irving Lopez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Right side, but it's well foul. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 offering. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struck.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday, presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, Jacob.
Next, it'll be Jacob Stallings. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, look at Arenado. Hats off to that one. So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. So now into the box is Anthony Alford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now here it comes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Ball hit hard to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate now is Edmundo Sosa. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Edmundo.
First offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. So next to bat will be Demetrius Lewis. He went down on strike. In his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
To the plate now, Mason Wynn, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Oh, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. St. Louis is out in front, 4-0. And now here is Kevin Newman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. As they look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lewis is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yoshi.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Genesis Cabrera, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Genesis Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Cole Tucker digging in at the plate. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Molina.
1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Molina has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate now, Irving Lopez. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
in now, Edmundo Sosa.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Demetrius Lewis.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 0-2, here it comes. Sosa is off at first with 2 away. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Pirates nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Brian Reynolds. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wynn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. 1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First delivery to him. The 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The Pirates lead 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Cody Ponce will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Arenado.
To the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And it's grounded just foul down the line. It was a base hit last time up. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Touches them all. 34 home runs now on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Mason Wynn. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. One out, nobody on. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the right fielder,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Lined into right, a base hit. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, now the pitch.
Take out 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
The count is
See,
1-2.
guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The 1-2. Carlson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates nothing. ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For the Cardinals, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Anthony Alford. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Gallegos is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Fans, do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com. Fans, the RBI program is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that provides baseball and softball playing opportunities to youth in underserved communities. RBI currently serves nearly 120,000 boys and girls in more than 200 cities worldwide. For more information on the RBI program or to find the RBI League nearest you, please visit MLB.com/RBI. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLB.com.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical conditions. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance. MLB at Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB at Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Kevin Newman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Irving Lopez. Now the first pitch.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy.
Stepping up is Tommy Edman. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
At the plate, Edmundo Sosa, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0. The relay. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Blake Cederlin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard ground ball to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits. Striding forward now is the DH, Yoshi Tsutsugo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1, here it comes. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lewis is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Up next to the right fielder.
Now at the plate here is Cole Tucker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lewis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0-for-4. And now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A bouncer to the left side. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Miles Michaelis earns his league-best 14th win as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Anthony Banda couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 17.